He did that on purpose. You heard that right? My name is Andrew Mister. So I am Mr. Mister. My mom kept her maiden name because she didn't want to be Christmaster. Not a big fan of Santa Claus. I really love to open with that joke, but for my friends who've seen that a lot, they always say, oh, you know, I'm starting to get really tired with all the Mr. Mister jokes. Welcome to my hell. So I came up with a new thing for them. I got really obsessed with like name suffixes, so like the third, the fourth. And I was thinking like, you gotta be a really bad dad if you were like John Smith the 6th and your son the 7th decides to name his kid Derek. Because there's a conversation had at some point where you're like, we're gonna get away with this for a long time. And you gotta sit your little kid down and be like, all right, when you're making a baby, I want you to be thinking of me and my father and my grandfather. And the thing is, I don't want to get into that game. I don't want to do like junior, third, fourth, but I think it would be really fun if I named my son Andrew Mister the Last. The final. And not just because of the everything that's happening right now. Last time I was here in New York, I did a lot of jokes about driving cars, and then I realized that no one here drives a car. So I do want to ask before I get here, are we a Wordle fan? Do people do a Wordle? Okay, awesome, cool. All right, keep that energy for the rest of this, because I was telling my friend the other day that my starting word in Wordle is laugh, and she goes, you would do that. Yeah, I would do that. Every day at 12:01 a.m. You would do that, and that just cuts right through you. Because, like, it's not even things like, oh, like, I'm eating food, and they're like, you would do that. It's always like, I'm eating peanut butter and potato chips, and they're like, you would do that. Yeah, it's a very lazy insult. So I'm an engineer. I might need your help later. Not a very good engineer because my only experience is with Legos. Not who you want responsible for the structural integrity of your home. And I'm trying to strike this balance here between like wanting to be a comedy writer and like knowing I should be an engineer. And the issue is if you spend too much time writing jokes, a bridge collapses. And that's what happens when you spend too much time checking the math. And so I was in class one day and I was working on my laptop and the teacher's teaching, I'm not really paying attention, and I hear my teacher go, Andrew, got a red dot on you. He's got the laser pointer on me. I've got a red dot on you. And I look up and I say, take the shot. I've never seen engineers laugh before. It was a really rewarding moment in my life. A not rewarding moment of my life was when my college girlfriend broke up with me at the start of senior year. Woo? Whose side are you on? So the reason she broke up with me, she told me this, she was like, yeah, I just keep having this dream and I think we should break up. Hey guys, Inception works. Our relationship didn't. And I was like, you know what, I'll spend senior year working on myself. And so I was going on social media and I got all this inspirational stuff. And I was like, you need to go be you. You should go follow your dreams. And I was like, no, that's how we got here. My roommate came back to the room the other night and was like, hey, I saw your ex. You'd be so proud of me. I didn't bring you up once. I'm trying to imagine how that conversation goes where he walks up to my ex and he's like, so how's your last semester going? Yeah, you got a job after college? Do you know Andrew Mister? And so my roommate has now decided that he has a nice way to try to help me get over this. He bought a pool noodle, and he calls it the horny noodle. And he decided that anytime I thought I was feeling too bad about myself, he would whack me with a pool noodle. And it didn't help, But at some point, I realized in college, I started looking forward to coming back to my room at midnight to play my Wordle and for my roommate to hit me with a pool noodle. I'd come back to the room and he'd be like, Andrew, I have the noodle. And I'd walk up to him and I'd say, take the shot. Thank you so much. Have a great night, everybody.